This procedure is done for people who want to lose those extra 40, 60 pounds that they've been trying to lose for a while. It gives them the kickstart they need to sort of jumpstart their life.
Muchos pacientes latinos no tienen la posibilidad de recibir cirugía convencional porque tienen demasiados problemas metabólicos o demasiados problemas de corazón. Estos pacientes son los pacientes perfectos para este tipo de procedimiento, porque tienen los mismos problemas metabólicos, los mismos problemas asociados a la obesidad que los otros pacientes. Pero no están capaces de sobrevivir una cirugía convencional. Entonces, este procedimiento endoscópico abre la posibilidad para este paciente de un tratamiento eficiente, minimally invasive, con resultados efectivos.
Basically, we constrict the stomach to make it the size of a sleeve. So it's similar to surgery, but we just do everything through the stomach in a non-invasive manner. This procedure can be reversed, repeated, and done as many times to fit the patient's needs. We sort of say that it's similar to doing orthodontics, where you need to tighten braces every once in a while.
La cosa más importante que tenemos que recordar aquí es que este procedimiento no se hace de manera cirúrgica. Entonces los pacientes que tienen problemas de corazón, o son muy gordos, o tienen problemas con los pulmones, por ejemplo, pueden recibir este procedimiento. Ahora pueden recibir ese procedimiento que no existaba en los años pasados. Entonces, este paciente ahora tiene una nueva opción para perder peso.
What is the disease of obesity? It's a signaling problem between fat cells, stomach, intestine, and the rest of the brain. The brain can't tell how much food has come in, how much fat is stored. And that's why it's hard for people to lose weight.
Este procedimiento no existe en muchos lugares hasta ahora. Hay solamente algunos centros en Estados Unidos que está ofreciendo. Podemos ahora ofrecer a la paciente que está viviendo en Nueva York o quiere viajar a Nueva York de venir y recibir un procedimiento totalmente como outpatient.
The endoscopic sleeve gastroplasty procedure constricts the stomach without any surgery. The patient's asleep, the endoscope is advanced through the esophagus into the stomach. You perform the sleeve by doing a set of 6 sutures, and then you bring the sutures together by tightening it. So it's similar to an accordion that's being closed down. That's what the stomach does. So you bring everything together, and that closes down the stomach quite nicely. You repeat this process several times from the bottom end of the stomach to the top end. That way you form a really nice sleeve. After the procedure, the patient goes to the recovery room and probably stays there for between 2 to 3 hours. They recover and go home.
Cuando uno está capaz de reducir de manera endoscópica el volumen global del estómago, entonces la sensación de ser muy lleno de comida va a aparecer más rápido. Entonces el paciente va a comer menos. Eso va a permitir de reducir el peso del paciente.
We are generally here to support them every step of the way. We do this through me, through our nurse practitioners, and through the CADC with the Center for Weight Management.
We manage their diet, we manage their medical regimen, and in some cases we find that as time goes on, we can adjust their medical regimen or add other medicines that can help them to get the best possible result. Between the endoscopist at the CADC and our obesity medicine specialist and endocrinologist at the Center for Weight Management, we have resources and knowledge that almost no institution in the country has as far as managing obesity and performing this procedure.
Estamos a un punto muy importante del CADC. Estamos ahora en una época donde podemos ofrecer procedimiento minimally invasive como nunca. Tenemos todos los instrumentos que nos permiten de hacer estos procedimientos. Tenemos la técnica. Abre una ventana muy nueva que va a permitir a estos pacientes de finalmente mejorar su vida, su problema metabólico y perder peso y seguir adelante.
Every patient that we do, we follow them. We follow them with a period of 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. So at 3 months, they lost anywhere between 20 to 30% of their extra body weight, and at 6 months, they lose anywhere between 30 to 60% of their extra body weight.
La obesidad está asociada con muchos problemas metabólicos como diabetes, problemas de corazón, problemas de rodilla. El paciente no puede caminar más porque tiene muchos artrosis en su rodilla. Para este paciente, en los años pasados, no tenía ninguna esperanza. La posibilidad de hacer las mismas intervenciones de adentro, de manera endoscópica, sin abrir el piel, sin abrir el abdomen, ahora abre una ventana de posibilidad que son inmensas. El futuro de la cirugía endoscópica es a frente de nosotros. Tenemos que aprovechar de todos los instrumentos que tenemos, del progreso de la ciencia, para seguir adelante y ofrecer a los pacientes lo que antes ellos no tenían.
We've also noticed that it helps improve other aspects of your life. So things like sleep apnea, your HbA1c, which is your diabetes score, your cholesterol. This all improves all these markers.
I'm enthusiastic about the results that we're seeing. The patients are enthusiastic. We've seen very good weight loss, a reduction in appetite, a reduction in thinking about food. And this is very promising.
I want the patient to know what the procedure entails. I want them to know that I'll be with them every step of the way, from day 0 to forever. I want them to know that this is not a miracle cure, but it will help them get there. It will definitely, if they're motivated enough, and I've seen it with so many of my patients, they'll get that weight loss they want.